Hi everyone, welcome to the next short attention span webinar. We are talking about one of my favorite subjects again. This one is, of course, Kelly, time management.
Time management, it's a big one.
It keeps coming up on the cycle. You know, these things just kind of, what am I going to write about this week? And I don't know, this one, I thought to myself, well, I'm going to come up with a bunch of things. And then I sent you an email. And I said, Kelly, what do you think we should talk about in time management? And your list was so good, I said, all right, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to do my 5, and then Kelly's going to do her 5.
Cool.
So, and it's not a competition. Don't be sending me emails saying that you like Kelly's better. It hurts my feelings. All right, here's my 5 things. Failure is permanent. Success is temporary. And it's kind of an interesting point of, if you're having a really lousy day, if you're really lousy at time management and you're not addressing it, it's never going to change. It's never going to go away. And here's the other frustrating part, like we've said before, Kelly, is even if you have a really good day or a good week, it's still temporary.
Yeah.
And I think the point here is that time management demands attention all the time. It's a child. It's a screaming baby. Can you relate to this philosophy?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
And my next one is this. We've hit this point for the last year that we've been doing these webinars, right? The key to good time management is preparation. See the day ahead, see the week ahead, see the month ahead. And I think we've really gotten that point across. But at the same point, it really does, it comes down to, okay, now go do it. Right? It's just that preparation, all the preparation in the world, if you're a procrastinator, that too is a part of time management, and that too has to be dealt with. So one of my big issues, I think that, Kelly, help me with a number here. I've said in the past that preparation is 75% of it. Do you think that's true?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think about, when I try to put these concepts into action, and those days that I do what we always say, which is don't leave today without having tomorrow planned, I'm so much more productive when I know what I need to accomplish and how I'm going to do it and what I'm trying to do. There's no question. Those are always better days, and those are always more productive days, and I always feel better about everything I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. The preparation is part of the motivation, right? Mm-hmm. You're motivated to to get it done. So that definitely helps along the way. The fourth thing is that what do they say? Those who forget the past are doomed to repeat it. Mm-hmm. If you're having a good day, I was just talking to Kelly before we got started, and I said, "Oh my Lord, I'm having the least productive day because it's drama, drama, drama." A 17-year-old and blah 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 with her mother. And I was teasing Kelly about this, saying, I am your future, so keep me on speed dial. And then I had a buddy call me he was driving up from New Jersey, and he wanted to talk. And then I had another phone call, and there was more drama. And
you're just derailed at every turn.
Oh, the drama gods.
Yeah.
It was like they had their meeting this morning. Who's on the agenda? Oh, Farquharson. Good, let's get him. Let's get him good. It's all hitting me today, and I've gotten very little done. And here it is, late in the day, we're doing our recording, and it's been horrible. Well, I need to learn from that. What did I do wrong? Some of it was out of my control. At 7:30 this morning, the phone rang, and there's a problem. Madeline is acting up. Okay, fine. That's out of my control. But some of the other stuff that went on during the day, I wasted time. Great, learn from it. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Learn from it, and then say, okay, so what could I have done differently? What am I going to do tomorrow? So it gets back to that preparation. We all have those days. Now, here's what's coming in my day, because I'm an hour ahead of Kelly. I really think that, it's all well and good that you need to work hard. Yes. You sometimes need to work late. Yes. But that needs to be the exception, not the norm. Mm-hmm. The best thing that you can do at the end of the day is to end the day. Now, I could sit here, when I get off the phone with Kelly, I'm going to hand over the reins to her, and I get off the phone with Kelly, and we've got these things recorded. There's a whole list of, I got 13 things on my to-do list. But I also have mental health, physical health, and a yard to clean up. There's stuff to do. And that is that's part of what gives me energy. That's important too. And I have to respect that and honor that. That's part of the time management. All right. So, Kelly, any comments on those? Or you want to go right to yours?
Well, no, I just, I think, again, kind of tying in preparation's key. The thing about at some point just do it really is, everybody knows that in order to be healthy and lose weight, you should exercise and eat the right foods. These things are, as we always talk about the fundamentals, these are fundamental. And so when we say over and over, preparation is key, but you do have to do it, everybody knows it. It's just take the steps, and make the changes is really the best advice we can give you.
Okay. All right, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, Kelly Mallozzi and her fabulous
Yeah, this is going to be fun because I don't remember what these were. So, okay, so we now disagree because you just said 75%. And this is very personal to me because as, we've just done our whole time management month-long seminar for the first time, and I've really decided to try to start walking the walk because my business has been a little slow. I've been distracted, and I can tell you that over the course of the last 3 or 4 weeks, things have really picked up for me, and I've really made some things happen that have been kind of those things that get on your list and bug you, because I haven't been doing them. And finally I said, you have to do these things. And they got written down, and they got focused on, and they got prioritized, and I was ready, and it's made a huge difference. So preparation really is absolutely the key. Another one here, Bill, you just kind of alluded to it, is that we really do waste more time than we think. You, as you said, learn from those mistakes you made today. You probably made yourself too accessible to people on the outside. You probably should have said, hey, dude, I appreciate that you want to talk right now, but I can't give you the time right now. I'm going to have to call you back. Sometimes those things just don't line up right. I've had it happen to me a million times where when I'm ready to talk, the friend isn't, or when I'm ready to do something, it just doesn't turn out to be the right time. So we really do need to acknowledge that there are time sucks out there. Social media, our coworkers, our friends and family, and so we really do need to try to the extent that we possibly can to commit to focus and let those things happen in our downtime. So being able to, again, identify what those things are. A lot of people are kind of addicted to social media these days, and if you're not using it really, truly to learn something or develop skills, you really ought to enact the kind of discipline on yourself to say between the hours of 8:30 and 4:30, Facebook doesn't exist to me. You're not going to miss anything earth-shattering. Again, if it's coworkers that distract you, if it's, a spouse or a friend, really try to decide that your career is the most important thing during these hours, and you really want to avoid letting yourself be distracted by those things. This is one that every time I talk to new customers and we talk about goals and they say, well, we don't really have those. I mean, I'm shocked that people don't have clear ideas about what it is that they're trying to accomplish. We, again, in time management talk about if I only get one thing done today, what would it be? And quite frankly, if you can't answer that, you really do need to start focusing a little bit more on your time and what you're trying to accomplish and get clear about what's important and what you need to accomplish and what it is that you're trying to, where you're trying to get. And finally, yes, this one is especially difficult, I think, for independent people and for selling owners, managers, and maybe independent reps. If you don't have a boss over your shoulder saying you need to get this many calls done today and this many meetings, or someone that's really asking you where are the sales and what are you doing, that it's very, very important that you get some accountability, whether that's a coworker, whether it's a colleague, whether it's a friendly competitor or somebody else in a non-competing business that you can sync up with. Maybe it's your spouse, I don't know, but having accountability, someone that you can say, I did this. This is what I committed to, and now I did it. I think that's incredibly valuable to have if you don't, again, if you don't have somebody standing over your shoulder. So, anything to add to that, Bill?
Well, you know what, Kelly, I think we've talked about this before, that everybody thinks they're busy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do you know anybody that says, wow, I've got some free time? Free time, what is that? Google this.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen free time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what free time is. It's incredible. Suddenly life got busy. I don't know how it happened. But, between the cell phones and emails and, you're right, social media, we're constantly communicating. Everybody thinks they're busy. And taking a good look a good hard look at these 10 things, I think will allow you to round the edges a little bit, pick up some time here and there, but be honest with yourself and listen to that advice, this advice, and even do some reading on it. We've just completed writing an e-workshop on time management. The research we put into it really ignited a lot of ideas. There was a ton of information on time management. So, never stop fine-tuning this one. All right, Kelly, well, listen, we are done just in time for my neighbor who's mowing his lawn behind me to shut his mower off.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so that all that buzzing in the background is now gone. Fabulous. And we will talk to you all again in the next short attention span webinar. Thanks, Kelly.
Thanks, Bill.